Kelowna RCMP and COSAR are now into day 4 of the search for a missing 52-year-old diver who was last seen here on the William R. Bennett Bridge out with 3 other divers on Saturday. Now, the 3 divers did resurface and the 52-year-old man did not. Now, new this afternoon, COSAR and RCMP are targeting the William R. Bennett Bridge and what's underneath it. We'll bring in Kevin Burney, search manager with COSAR. Now, Kevin, how is the search going this afternoon?
It's been well. We've had some challenges this morning, of course, with the wind. The weather is not really in our favor, but it seems to be calming down now. So the divers are just re-rigging and they're heading back out here to go do a second dive today. Hopefully that'll get us some success.
Now, I understand you have new diving personnel as well with you today?
Yeah, we got some additional divers on site. The RCMP have brought in their what they call surface supply dive team. And they are using the COSAR boat as their dive platform for their surface supply equipment. So that gets them on the bottom, and they can be down there longer with a supplied air source from the surface.
And why was it necessary to wait till day 4 to do the search under the bridge?
That's the RCMP had to organize all of that and get their team here because they come from different locations around the province. So
and technically in the water, are you using any new apparatuses?
Nothing at this time. It's just the divers themselves. Visibility in the water is very poor, so it's challenging for the divers. It's very, very close work. It's much more than an arm length in front of them, and they can't see anything. So.
And how much of a factor is the wind right now?
It's a big factor. It's challenging. The divers were in the water this morning, and it was making it very difficult for them to do what they needed to do. So. Out of an abundance of caution, they pulled the divers just because it was unsafe at that time.
Now we're into day 4. At what point do you call the search?
It's up to RCMP and determine what their next steps are and whether or not they want us to continue on.
Is there any indication that you guys may be close to the correct area, or at this point you're just kind of hoping?
It's best case scenario hoping, and they have some targets that they want to explore and determine whether or not they're viable, and hopefully those turn out to be successful.
Are you still asking the public to stay clear of the search area?
Yeah, that would be our message to the public. Again, the motoring public is just stay away from the area for now. It's dangerous enough with the wind, and it's even more difficult for the boats and the dive team on the water. So.
How difficult is this for the dive team now back at day 4 of this and still have nothing to show for it?
It's just the way it goes sometimes, and they're just going to keep going until we see some success.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate your time today.
You're welcome.
That's Kevin Burney, search manager with the Central Okanagan Search and Rescue Team. As of right now, you can see several members of the RCMP dive team are currently in the water doing what they can under the William R. Bennett Bridge, where this 52-year-old diver was last seen on Saturday afternoon. And we'll have more for you as the story unfolds. For Castanet News, I'm Madison Earhart.